Doing your rehab or workout routine with limited equipment can be tough, or maybe you're just a really big fan of kettlebells. Either way, I'm here to show you why kettlebells are one of my favorite rehab tools. Rehab, welcome back to the channel. Dr. Adelle here, and today let's talk all things kettlebells. Kettlebells can oftentimes seem intimidating in the gym, but they don't have to be. Before we dive into some of our favorite kettlebell exercises here at Rehab, let's chat about why we are such fans of the kettlebell in the first place. Performing a kettlebell exercise routine can allow you to work on both aerobic and anaerobic training. Aerobic being the type of exercise that will get your heart rate up, breathing a little harder for a constant amount of time, such as brisk walking, running, cycling, gardening, and anaerobic being more strength training based movements with focus on quick but intentional bouts of movements, thinking resistance training, plyometrics, sprints, or interval training. So why is this so important? The American College of Sports Medicine recommends for maintaining appropriate cardiovascular health at least 150 minutes of moderate intensity aerobic training, that's 55% of your heart rate max, or 60 to 75 minutes of vigorous intensity aerobic training, shooting for about 70% of your heart rate max. One study found that using a kettlebell in a Tabata-style workout with 8 rounds of 20 seconds of maximal exercise followed by 10 seconds of rest resulted in a greater cardiovascular and metabolic response as compared to a traditional resistance protocol with the kettlebell swing. And another found that a kettlebell routine allowed its subjects to achieve 85% of heart rate max while performing the exercise, also indicating that there could be some aerobic benefits from kettlebell training on its own. In addition to these aerobic benefits, kettlebells are a great modality for strength and stability training. They act similar to dumbbells in that they have varying weights, which can allow you to progress your weights and resistance with your strengthening routine. The difference between using a kettlebell and a dumbbell, though, is where the weight is distributed that allows it to be used in a wider variety of exercises to challenge your power more, your strength more, and your stability more. And last but not least, we'll show you a few cool tricks to get more out of your mobility routine with some added assistance from your kettlebell. So let's get into it, shall we? First up, power. When we use the term power, we are loosely referring to how quickly we can move a given amount of weight. Kettlebells can serve as a great tool to work on explosive power, as we can do a variety of exercises in an attempt to move the kettlebell as quickly as possible with appropriate form and mechanics, of course. The key here is that the weight in the kettlebell is unevenly distributed, meaning one side, the bottom, is heavier than the other, the top, which allows you to use and control momentum more, thus translating into more power-based exercise options. One study performed in 2013 found that kettlebell-based workouts transfer both power and strength to weightlifting and powerlifting. Next, we have strength. As mentioned, kettlebells can also be used for a variety of strength-based exercises where our goal isn't necessarily to see how quickly we can move the kettlebell, but instead to work on muscle hypertrophy, aka muscle size, or getting the muscle physically stronger. The options here are endless, so this is the fun part where you can get creative and use that kettlebell for rehabbing anything from your knee, your hip, your back, or even your shoulder. Kettlebells are great for all types of strengthening, but specifically applicable in a rehab setting to grip strength. If you haven't checked out our video on grip strength and why it's so important, you can do so by clicking here. And then join us right back here to learn more of our favorite grip strength exercises with the kettlebell. Working on various types of grip strength is very important and can be used as an indicator for overall health. Working on the strength of the muscles of the forearm can help us alleviate symptoms associated with golfer's elbow, tennis elbow, carpal tunnel syndrome, and many more. There are various types of grips that we can work on while holding the kettlebell as demonstrated, but we can also work on strength of the forearm muscles with something such as a horizontal carry and challenge our upper extremity muscles with instability with a bottoms up carry as demonstrated with our half kneeling single arm overhead press of the kettlebell. Now that we've talked about strength and power, let's move on to stability. Let's say you have a history of shoulder dislocations, your knee constantly caves in when you stand on one leg, or your core is weak. Chances are your rehab routine should include stability exercises. That means you're using a kettlebell to throw off your equilibrium, vary feedback to your nervous system, and challenge your balance at varying joints and body regions to facilitate co-contraction of synergistic muscles to create a stable and sturdy foundation for the rest of your body and rehab program. You'll notice a bottoms-up variation with a variety of overhead shoulder workouts is great for rotator cuff training, and offset or unilateral kettlebell work is always going to be great for your glutes and core too. And last but not least, mobility. There are a million different ways to improve mobility: static stretching, dynamic stretching, soft tissue mobilization, joint mobilizations, etc. But a lot of times getting enough weight or force behind a mobilization technique to get enough of a stretch can be difficult. That's where using a kettlebell as added resistance comes in to take that mobility routine to the next level. You can also use your kettlebell as a prop for balance during more difficult mobility positions, or as a block to ensure you maintain the right form throughout your mobility routine. But my personal favorite body part to use our kettlebell for is going to be ankle dorsiflexion. If you're dealing with ankle mobility issues, make sure to give these and our ankle mobility program a try. Hopefully now you understand why we love a good kettlebell workout so much. Not only are they a great tool for training explosive power, but they serve as a function in improving our strength, stability, mobility, and aerobic training. If you just can't seem to get enough, we do have a 30-minute kettlebell workout found on the Rehab app, plus dozens of other workouts and programs that you can choose from to help you meet your goals. I'll see you in class.
Hey, did you like this video? If you did, you should definitely check out the Rehab app. It includes all of our programs, a brand new workout library, and tons more videos like the one you saw today. Check it out by clicking on this link. You get a free trial. Take control of your health today.